Hey everyone, welcome back to She Rises from SIDS. This is Jewel coming at you with another topic based on SIDS related cases, miscarriage, infant loss, and I will be talking about the month of October. October is all about Pregnancy and Infant Loss Month. It is to acknowledge mothers who have lost their children, whether it was through sudden infant death syndrome, miscarriage, stillbirth, or even sickness of any kind. This month is to celebrate those mothers. And before my journey began, I had no idea that this month also was an observance for this kind or these kinds of cases. When we think of October, traditionally we think of cancer awareness. We see the pink all the time. We see the ribbons. The cancer ribbons are on shirts, on decorations, all over banks, all over buildings. And this month is observed for those survivors and those victims. However, this month of October is for moms who have lost children, who have lost their babies, and the colors traditionally are pink and blue to just represent the two genders that may have lost their lives. You may see footprints, you may see angel wings, and you may see butterflies to signify these babies as angels. The butterfly is representative of a child's soul. That's something I just recently found out. And in a little video, I'm going to share a story about my own butterfly experience. But I want to say, in this month of October, just if you know someone who has lost their baby, who has lost their child through sudden infant death syndrome, through miscarriage, stillbirth, who are probably is even suffering through infertilities cases. If you know of an individual who's going through that, I just want you to show them the greatest amount of compassion that you can. You may not be able to walk in their shoes, or you may not know what they're feeling exactly, but sincerity and heart and compassion are the two things that will get that person through their situation. For me, my journey has only been 7 months, but I have been blessed to be surrounded by such amazing people who have just put me on their backs and carried me along. There have been days where it's been really rough. Many people see me and they see me smile and they see me happy. They see me surviving and they say I'm strong, but behind closed doors, I don't feel as strong as the appearance is. I went through depression. I lost a significant amount of weight. I felt like I didn't want to speak to anyone. Only going to work was as much as I can bear during my days. When I got home, I would shut down. I would cry. I refused to eat. I'm not a fat person. I've never been a thick girl. I've never been fat. I've always been slim, but I put on some weight when I became an adult. But with this situation, with feeling sadness, I started to lose lots of weight because I just not did not have that joy to even allow my body to intake the minerals. And that's what depression can do to you. So I'm grateful for the people in my life who have been there for me from day one. And I just thank God for them. And so I say to you who is watching, you may not understand this journey that many of these moms go through. Just show compassion, be considerate, be kind, talk, be that air, be that shoulder. Do your research. As we know, sudden infant death syndrome is the unexplained death of a baby between the ages of 2 months to 15 months. This is what my daughter succumbed to. There's no scientific explanation as to why my baby died, or any other baby who has passed away from SIDS has passed away. There's like, with cancer, a child may have passed away from cancer of, say, the lungs or the stomach or the brain. You have a cause. In that case, I'm just using that example, but with SIDS, there is no cause, there's no explanation. And so it's such a touchy and sensitive matter, because one minute you literally brought your baby home. You literally brought your baby home, and you had your baby for months, and now your baby is gone. There's no explanation. And so in cases like that, compassion is needed. Even for moms who have, miscarried, they were carrying their babies for about 3 months, 6 months, probably close to 8 months. And then all of a sudden something goes wrong, and it might be to health issues with the mother or health with the baby. But even so, it's heartbreaking, because then those moms never get to meet their babies beyond the fact of feeling the kicks and the little responses that they felt during pregnancy. And so that allows for compassion. We must show compassion. What about the moms who, with stillbirth, they have a consistent, healthy baby throughout the entire 9-month process, and up until the day of delivery, all of a sudden you go to your last visit and you don't hear a heartbeat. And so you are forced to deliver a baby that is now passed away, who's now returned to heaven, to our Heavenly Father. What about those moms? And so we must show compassion. We must show compassion. And even the moms who are constantly trying to get pregnant and constantly praying to have that opportunity to hold their little babies, but they can't conceive for whatever reason. We must show compassion to those moms. Never in my life did I even think that this would be me talking to you about this. I I always had a heart for the moms, the fathers who have lost their children. You know, anytime I saw a child die for any reason, it broke my heart. But I never had that grasp to understand what that felt like, to truly to bury a child, to plan a funeral, and tell my own situation. And there is nothing worse than having to plan a funeral for your child, this person that you've had these dreams for when you found out you were pregnant, or if you're a husband, when you found out that your wife was pregnant or your girlfriend was pregnant, when you found out the dreams, you started to have dreams and aspirations for this child. You started believing that, that this child would be something, that this child would just be all that they could be. And I'm sorry, guys. I mean, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It's nothing. It's nothing like burying your child. It's nothing you wish on anybody. If you're a caring person, you would never wish this on anyone. And so, with that being said, I never imagined that I would be sitting here talking about this. I never imagined that this would be me, but it is me. It is. And so, even in that, it should show you that, these things can happen to anyone. And so we must show compassion, we must show love, and we must show care, while at the same time covering our babies in prayer. Covering the babies who aren't even here in prayer. We must just love them even before that they're here. And we also, on the flip side of it, even though there are mothers who have lost their babies, we must also celebrate with the moms who have regained that favor from God. There are many moms who have lost, who have now been restored. Moms who have had infertility, who have beautiful, healthy babies. Moms who have lost their children through miscarriage or stillbirth, that are now carrying or have that fruit in their hands. So on the flip side, yes, it's sad that when a mother and a father loses their child, but on the other end, know that there's hope, because at the end of the day, God is going to give you double. God is going to give you double. So never forget that. So this month, in the month of October, just Remember all the mommies, the angel mommies, because that's what we call them in this community. Remember all the angel moms who've lost their babies, the moms who never got to see their babies, the moms who saw their babies but their babies weren't allowed to stay home. Remember them. Remember them this month as you remember and observe cancer awareness. Remember them. And also, October 15th is Pregnancy and Infant Loss Day. And around the world, there will be persons releasing balloons up in the sky of various shades. They might be having a candlelit service. I'm not sure what the Bahamas is doing, and I don't know if I may want to petition to do something for those moms, or, shout out to some people in this community here locally. But on the 15th of October, just let us all remember the moms, the angel mommies, the angel daddies, and the babies who went back up to heaven. All right, so this ends this video. I hope it wasn't too long. The next week, at some point, I'll just release another video for you on a various topics. So y'all take care, be blessed, and see you very, very soon. Bye.